Yeah. What's up with y'all, boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Friday here at the Pick Dawgz Morning Show. We're live 365 just to give you guys our thoughts, opinions, and how we see today's action playing out. Got a pretty good card today. Not a whole lot from everywhere, but a little bit from everywhere that makes it all one pretty puzzle that I'm trying to solve, man. I'm trying to make some money today. I got Costi Durant with me. What's happening, Costi?
Awesome game last night. Probably one of the best games of the year. Just the way it ended, the way it had everything you wanted in a game. Personally, I took the L having the Seahawks laying the 1.5. But all in all, I had a pretty cool parlay with some overs and an A.J. Barner touchdown. I had Matt Stafford in the semifinals of the Fantasy Football League. So as a fan, it was a really cool game to watch and to see it end on a 2-point conversion, which has never happened before. So kind of reminded me of the Rams game a few years ago with Jared Goff and Gurley and Kupp. Who were they facing, Jeremy? They were facing the
crazy game?
The crazy game, the shootout.
Was that the Ravens? Because that was a 100-point
game.
How
he was doing, and then next thing I know, he goes on a.
Yeah. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You're right.
What's happening, Jeremy? What's happening?
Yeah, man. I don't know if you guys know this. In the year of 1472, what the hell's Costi talking about, man? He's just going off. Things are good, man. It's been a crazy week. I was just telling somebody else I was doing the lowdown yesterday, and somebody stole a car and crashed it into my neighbor's house right next door. And I'm out there's like 17 cop cars out. I live in a cul-de-sac. I'm going, what the hell is going on? So I had a crazy day yesterday, but it led into I missed the bowl game last night. I missed the NFL game, but by God, I hit everything else. I've hit 6 straight NHL plays. I think I'm back up near the top of that leaderboard. I went 4-0 in the NBA yesterday and hit a couple college plays. So it was a good day overall, even though my football plays missed and I gave out 4 props. They went 3-1. Would have been 4-0 if there was no overtime.
Man. That's what's up. I'm doing all right. I'm doing cool. I had a winning day yesterday. I cashed my 10-star game of the month yesterday in the NBA. I had the Pacers plus the 4.5 against the Knicks. I had Seahawks on the money line. I thought I was dead early in that thing. What a second half. Cashed my behind the woodshed blowout winner with the Thunder, plus money dog with the Hornets. It was a good day for me yesterday. It's a good day. I'm just looking to keep momentum rolling forward into today. So, yeah. That NFL game, back to what Costi was talking about. Sheesh, what a game. Oh, my God. I fell asleep on the couch first half. I dozed off. Next thing I know, I'll wake up. What was it, 30-14? I'm like, it's over. Touchdown. I said, okay. Next thing I know, blink, touchdown. I said, okay. Little did I know I was in for, like Costi was starting to say, probably one of the best finishes on a Thursday night football game, especially with those stakes that I can remember. Most of those Thursday nights are snoozers. So, yeah. I thought it was a good game last night, man. I thought it was a really good one. Shout out Sam Darnold. Shout out fucking Sam Darnold. That's all I want to come out and say today. Shout out Sam Darnold. I'll be the first to the front of the line to say, I never thought you had this in you. Never in a million years did I think you had this in you. I still remember the Sam Darnold from the Jets, bro. Mr. Fade his ass. Mr. I see ghost. But last night, man, in that second half, he looked as good as anybody has looked all season long. Even in overtime, man, he made some big-time throws. Should I Sam Darnold? Seahawks now the number 1 seed in the NFC. Minnesota, boy, do y'all look dumb this morning, man. Not saying J.J. McCarthy will never be good, but you had Sam D. And he's playing as well as anybody right now. So what a game. What a moment. That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you take away the fourth quarter, you look at it and you make a different narrative for Sam Darnold. You say he's still seeing ghosts. He still can't read coverage. They're disguising it well where defensive linemen are dropping back into coverage and he's throwing interceptions in key moments. The first half, he was MIA. And then the second half, of course, you have a punt return touchdown that sparks it. Your defense gets hyped up. You get a 3 and out, and he puts together a good drive. He put together 2 good drives, one to end the game, to tie the game, and then one in overtime as well. So I'm not really sure yet what Sam Darnold we're going to see in the playoffs. I'm not sold on Sam Darnold in key situations. Great game last night. Not taking anything away from him, but the jury's still out.
That's fair. Like I said, I fell asleep, so I didn't really see the first half. I didn't see him play bad in the first half. I just woke up and saw Tom Brady. And saw Tom Brady reincarnated. That's all I saw.
Hey, can I ask, is Puka a douche or is he just like stupid? Like, is he just trying to fit him? Yeah, I can't figure it out. I mean, even after the game, he tweeted out something about the referees right away, and Sean McVay was blindsided in the post game. Like, what? Oh God.
Puka's just.
He was chill for a while. He was chill, but his brother's getting in trouble.
My generation, bro, like he's my age. He's exactly my age. Bro, we grew up online. So like everything we tweet, we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta express ourselves. So that's all that was for him last night was, man, the ref cheated us, bro. I'm finna tweet it. And then the other stuff from him, bro. We so chronically online, bro. Everybody don't know everything and the meaning behind everything. So I think everybody was reading way too deep into that. And he apologized. I say put it under the rug. Let's move forward from that. So
I mean, he's too good for me to care because I love watching him play. I don't care.
Puka, hey, sweep that under the rug, man. Y'all see how he balled out last night? Y'all see that touchdown in overtime? That's my thought. But sorry, Jeremy, what else were you saying?
No, I mean, I was just going to bring up it's only 2.5 minutes into the bowl game and Western Michigan's up 14-0.
Oh, Jesus
Christ. A defensive touchdown and a 70-some yard touchdown run. That'll do it to you. And they got the ball back again.
Dang.
Yeah. They felt some kind of way about Kennesaw State.
So you're saying I don't have a chance?
Well, hey, if it turns out like last night's game, then maybe you're golden, right? The fourth quarter comeback, overtime.
I think I'm gonna sprinkle on Kennesaw money line right now.
Buckley's already got 100 yards and it's 5 minutes in the game.
It's so funny because that's all they do is run. Like they don't. Western Michigan, what do they throw for like 140 yards a game? But their quarterback and their running back are dynamic and they have a good defense. Getting that sprinkle in.
I'll just put some on the 2.
Yeah, just a little sprinkle. We'll see what happens. Even though Western Michigan is now first and goal.
Let me take that sprinkle off. Give me it back.
Man, it's going to be 21-0.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, shit.
What the hell is going on today?
I don't know, bro. That's hilarious. All right, man. We got a lot to kind of do today. So y'all ready to jump in?
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's start in college football. Got some bowls midday. Of course, this one's already started. All right. We got Memphis versus NC State. NC State 3.5 point favorites in this one. And the big one. Excuse me. We got Alabama. Roll Tide, roll. out on the road, man, and in Norman. It's the thing about these first rounds in this college football playoff. They on campus. Boomer! Sooner rematch. Does Alabama get them? Does Oklahoma beat them 2 straight times this year, man? I'm excited about this game tonight. Costi, how you feeling in these first 2, buddy?
I'm gonna go over to the home team here in Oklahoma. We saw what an advantage it is in these first rounds when it's a home game. It basically becomes these teams' Super Bowls. We saw it last year, how much an advantage it is. And I still believe, even if it wasn't a huge advantage, which it is, Oklahoma on paper is the better team. With a happy, I mean, not happy, I can't even talk, with a healthy Mateer, with a happy Mateer. They're just a better team on paper. I think the home crowd is going to go absolutely insane, and it's going to be a rout. Boomer Sooner all day.
All righty, from Costi Durant. Jeremy, how you feeling in these 2?
Yeah, I got something for each. Let me stay with this one since you're on it. I have my premium plays are on the totals in both of these games, but I do like both sides and have some prop plays as well. I like Oklahoma here. I mean, they went in, they beat Alabama on the road, and I understand looking at the game, they scored early, and then it was a really weird game after that for OU to win it. I like John Mateer to go under 34.5 rush yards. I like Jeremy Bernard over 4.5 receptions, and Xavier Robinson over 35.5 rushing yards. But I do think, I don't mind. I think we get a lower scoring game between these 2 teams, but I think OU's the right side. And conversely, I like a CJ Bailey anytime TD at plus 220 in this game. I think NC State is live here. I know the number dropped a little bit, but I feel like they can move the ball up and down the field on Memphis, and I just like the spot. I think this is one of those games where CJ Bailey shows out, so give me NC State.
I don't have any huge thoughts on this Memphis-NC State game. I looked, nothing jumped off the page to me. I could make the argument NC State is 3.5-point favorites in this for a reason. I don't love laying the points in this spot. I would lean that way. Maybe just an NC State money line, but I'm not active in that game. I don't have any money on it. I do got money on this one tonight. It's a premium play. I'll throw it to y'all, man. I give y'all this one, man. I'll give it to y'all. Where y'all think I'm at?
Boomer Sooner.
Where you think I'm at, Jeremy?
I think you're on the Sooners too.
Boomer! Sooner! Let's get it done, man. Let's get it done. I mean, bro, they walked into Tuscaloosa and beat y'all. That's what happened.
21-0 Western Michigan, by the way. So.
Damn. But yeah, man, they walked into Tuscaloosa and beat y'all, man. And Alabama, they haven't showed me anything since then to suggest that this game goes the other way. That's just. And y'all lost at home. Now you expect me to take you in Oklahoma, in Norman? I just no. Does Oklahoma leave a lot to be desired offensively? Yes, they do. But that damn defense finna be so rock, man. That defense, Ty Simpson finna be. I feel sorry for him today. That's all I'm saying. I think it's gonna be a long day at the office for Ty Simpson. The thing with Alabama is Alabama, a lot of times and over the years, has been able to control the line of scrimmage. They're better than teams more often than not in the trenches, offensive line and defensive line. The teams that they haven't been better than that, the teams this season, the losses Alabama has this season are against teams they are not better than on the line of scrimmage. Georgia and Oklahoma. Oklahoma better than them in the line of scrimmage. It just is what it is. And I think they control it again today. You got them at home. This is not the Nick Saban Tide anymore. This is the Kalen DeBoer Tide. And the Kalen DeBoer Tide ain't really done nothing. So this will mean a whole lot for Coach Venables. I'm taking Boomer Sooner. I think they win this game tonight. I actually got a pretty penny on it. A little freemium for y'all tonight. We'll see what happens.
What'd you get as your odds on Kennesaw State, Jay? I got them at plus 900.
Let me see. I think you got.
I didn't get it until after I waited.
Yeah, you got it way better than I did. I think I got like 640.
Because you did it after the 14. I did it after down 21.
I got good news, guys. Kennesaw State just got 4 yards, so it's 2nd and 6. So we're moving it. Yeah.
Jeremy's on a delay. We're already at first down, brother. We're already at a first down. Don't you worry. We're on the 35 at 2nd and 10.
I got 635, Costas, when I got 635. So
damn, I am on a delay. The hell?
I put, and for y'all, for everybody, I put $10 on it. So early morning gambling, man. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I'm gonna judge you. We're gonna win the bet. If you like the game pregame, and within 7 minutes of the game, you're down 21-0, you still have to like the game pregame. Your pregame bet.
Okay. Perfect. All right, y'all. Let's go to college hoops. That's real though. We just did college football. Let's stick with the theme. College to college.
C to C.
C to C. It's not a good card today in college.
There's only one ranked team. What is that? BYU playing? Or I'm sorry, Wisconsin's playing too. But are they ranked?
They're not ranked, I don't think.
Yeah.
So just BYU. Let's do it. We got Sacred Heart and Dartmouth already playing. Sacred Heart up 17-12. We got Grambling versus Hampton. Battle of the HBCUs. We got South Dakota State versus Milwaukee. Jackrabbits. We got Navy versus Coppin State. We got Seton Hall versus Providence. We got Florida State laying 42.5 on Mississippi Valley State. We got LaSalle versus High Point. The Zips in action today. Akron, zip. Laying 15.5 on Eastern Michigan. Friday night at home with the Zips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got Drexel versus Mount St. Mary's. We got Norfolk State versus Jackson State. Tulsa, Western Kentucky. Tarleton State, Florida A&M. Villanova, Wisconsin. Neither ranked, but that's a decent game. That's a good game. Baylor, Alcorn State. LSU versus Southeast Louisiana. Belmont, UC Irvine. Abilene Christian, BYU. BYU laying 33.5 in that one. San Diego versus UC San Diego. St. Mary's, FAU. LMU, North Alabama. UCLA, Cal Poly. Cal versus Morgan State. And the last game of the night is Washington versus Seattle. Jeremy, anything jump off the page to you today in college basketball?
I got one. I did put up 2 plays, but I'll throw this one out. Wisconsin minus the 5.5. There's too much talent on this team for the way that they played here recently. Looking at Villanova, I don't know what to expect from them. You know, former Maryland coach Kevin Willard up there, they've been a little Jekyll and Hyde. I just think Wisconsin's the better team, and being in that Milwaukee, whatever that tournament's called, the Milwaukee whatever, they're not home, but they're right in their backyard, so those Wisconsin fans will travel. Give me Wisconsin minus 5.5.
For me, only thing that y'all know who's on. When I see Mississippi Valley State on the board, y'all know.
It's so bad.
The problem is do I really want to lay 40 with Florida State trash ass?
Yes.
I don't think I have a choice. So give me Florida State in that, man. The line tells you what you need to know. So I lean Florida State in that one. And I kind of like Tarleton against Florida A&M. Sizable favorites in that game for a good reason. And you said what?
You love Tarleton every year.
I do love Tarleton. I do. And Akron as well. So parlay them all up behind the woodshed blowouts tonight, I think, in college basketball. Those would be my 3. Florida State, Akron, Tarleton. We'll see. Costi, any thoughts for you?
I like 2 of the 3. I back Akron at home on a Friday night. This has been their spot. They've been really good at home this year, and they've been covering. They've only had 4 games where it's actually mattered, where there's been an actual line on the game. Out of the 5, they're 5-0 at home so far. That's just where they play much better, especially on Friday night. I couldn't remember how many times last year this was the spot we took them and cashed. I'm with you on Florida State as well. This is just the fate of Mississippi Valley State. Can't make the spread high enough. Look, Florida State's 5-6, but they're 5-1 at home. So they do a lot of damage there. And I think it's just a bad spot for Mississippi Valley State with the total being as high as it is at 160. There's going to be a lot of points scored, and Florida State should cover this. It's going to be a blowout. And then I like the under in the BYU game against Abilene Christian. Abilene Christian plays really good defense of field goals against. So they limit you. They're actually top 5 in the country field goals against. BYU's the opposite. They create the least amount of field goals. They just run a very methodical offense where they make sure they pass the ball around. They do an extra 2-3 passes to get the open guy. They're not run and gun. I'm not trusting the 33-point spread here by BYU, but at home, I think it's going to be a methodical win, and I think 146 is way too high. It's actually ballooned up, so it's going the other way. You're getting value. When I actually did a video and breakdown on this, I think it was 144. Now it's all the way up to 146. So I like the under in BYU.
There you go. That's college basketball for the day, man. Let's go to the National Hockey League Association. NHLA, like I like to call it. My 2-team parlay should have cashed yesterday, but them damn Lightning, bro. I'm almost done with them. I'm finna be done with them. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. How they bust up the parlay like that? Stars handle business. Took them Sharks behind the shed, but the Lightning, bro. You lose at home to the trash ass Kings. That made me mad. All right, move on to today. Not a huge card over there, man. Small card. Hurricanes, Panthers. Hurricanes favored in Florida. That's interesting. Canucks versus the Romanellis, aka the Islanders. The Jets, Jets out on the road versus the Colorado Avs. Devils versus the Mammoth, and the best team in hockey, the Dallas Stars out on the road versus the Anaheim Ducks. I'm up first. Oof. Told y'all yesterday, I hate to do it. I don't really want to do it. I don't fade my team often, man, but I'm taking the Ducks. Taking them. I think the line tell you what you need to know. This game being even money, you rarely will see the Stars at even money. I was at the game these two teams played last year in Dallas, and the Ducks, man, their offenses, I just love the Ducks offensively, man. I do. And I think it's a good spot for them, man. I do, man. I'm just telling y'all my thoughts. I don't fade my Stars often, but I would do it tonight. Give me Anaheim. And that's about it for me. That I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to take the Panthers at plus money line. I just don't trust the Hurricanes like that on the road. At home, for sure. But favored over the Panthers in Florida, I don't know. That seems a little excessive to me. So lean towards the Panthers. Those are my two today in hockey. I know Koski ain't talking no hockey. Jeremy, any hockey for you, sir?
Yeah, man. I like you're talking about it. That Carolina team's winking at me. You know, I used to tell my quarterback when I played flag football, I'm too cute not to get any looks. I see him winking at me right here, Carolina. It's telling me maybe that's the right spot. I've hit 6 straight NHL games, and I think I'm second on the leaderboard now. To me, it's hilarious. But I run on these heaters. I get heaters in the NHL. We had one earlier this year, so I have 2 premium plays up. The other thing that I would look at with these games is Vancouver and the New York Islanders. I like the under there. I think we see a slower game. But my 2 premium plays are sides tonight. No totals for me.
There you go, man. Scoop them up. Jeremy heating up. Them hockey cash is just the same as NBA, college football, college basketball. Man, they all cash the same. The money spent the same color.
Jalen Buckley has 172 yards rushing, and there's 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
In the first quarter? Wow. Are they going to score again?
Yeah, they're about what? Hold on a second. Let me see what the money line is on this.
I might gotta hedge my bet. I'm gonna get on the other side.
If we would have just waited right now, I can get them at plus 1,800.
You're gonna be like that guy that bets $15,000 to win 30 or something.
Shit.
How's that boy not tired yet? How many carries did they give him?
7.
7 carries for 172 yards?
7 carries. That's how he's like 20 set. What is that? 27 yards a carry?
Their quarterback's throwing one pass for 4 yards. And
yeah, it's good.
They're up 21-0, and it's about to be 28.
That's insane.
I was good. It was 20 every time he touches the ball. He's been 24. What the hell is going on this morning?
Oh man, who knows? Talk some hoops, man. Let's go to the NBA, National Basketball Association. Then we'll do our polls. We got 5 games tonight in the NBA. We got the Celtics laying 6.5 on the Miami Heat. We got the Knicks laying 5 on the Philadelphia 76ers. We got the Spurs laying 3 on the Atlanta Hawks. We got the Cleveland Cavs laying 7.5 on your Chicago Bulls. And we got the defending champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, laying 8 on the T-Wolves. Costi, we start with you, sir.
I'm going to play Philly here. I like the points in this one. Look, New York struggled yesterday against the Pacers, and it was a good spot looking back for the Pacers in general, with Towns being out, New York winning the cup, and now they have to play on the back end of a back-to-back while Philly's been chilling since December 14th, well rested. I think New York has tired legs. They've played more games. I just like the points in my back pocket here, so I'm going to take the 76ers, and then I'm going to take the well-rested Boston Celtics as well. You don't see this often unless it's the NBA Cup, where these teams have these extended mini rests, like almost like a bye in the NFL. Teams haven't played. Boston hasn't played since the 15th when they lost at home to Detroit. They're going to try to avenge that home loss because they lost. What's it going back? No, that was the only time they lost. The other time they lost, that was at Milwaukee. So I like Boston here. Miami on the road is where they struggle. They're really dominant at home. So I don't mind laying the points here with Boston. That's it out of the 5.
Man, all right. From Costi Durant. Jeremy, what you looking at in hoops tonight, man?
Yeah, I think I would lean Boston with Costi here for all the same reasons he pointed out. I did want to bring up the Knicks game because, all right, so after winning the cup, would they have 3 players or 4 players that were questionable, and 2 or 3 of them sat in the last game? So I'm wondering, do they sit the other ones this game? It doesn't look like. It looks like Jalen Brunson's playing, but there are questionable tags by about 2 Knicks players, Josh Hart and Karl Anthony Towns. That being said, the only other game that really stood out to me is I love the pace in the Cavs and Bulls game. I mean, the Bulls, they have no interior. They can't stop anybody from scoring. So, like, I thought last time these teams played, Donovan Mitchell would go off, and apparently he only goes off when his team is up 18 or down 18 or something. So, with no rim protector, they should be able to get whatever they want at the hoop. I think this goes over the total.
All right, let me cook this shit up for y'all right quick, man. I think Costi read the board correctly. I just think he's wrong. I just think this shit was that easy, we all would be rich. But it's just not. taking the Celtics in this game feels too easy. It just feels too easy. And for that reason, I'm taking the Heat. I swear to God. Like, the Heat have lost 5 of their last 6. They've lost 5 of their last 6. They're on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. Miami's beating Boston has beaten pretty much everybody. The Knicks, the Pistons, the Magic. Like, and you're going to look up in this game. It's going to come right down to it. Celtics win on a game winner, Jaylen Brown. I don't know. One thing, I said this on the jam session, one thing I don't want to run into, I don't want to say, this is what happened pre-NBA Cup break. This is exactly what's going to happen coming out of it. I don't want to fall into that trap. So I'm taking the Heat here. I thought they played a good brand of basketball last night. The Heat always play the Celtics tough. It's kind of like a big brother, little brother syndrome type of thing. I think this game's going to be fairly close. Celtics are the better team. Celtics should win the game. I just don't think they win it by margin. I'm going to take the Heat in this one. I'm going to take the Knicks. I faded the Knicks yesterday. The Pacers were my 10-star NBA game of the month. Loved the Pacers yesterday. Loved them. The reason I faded the Knicks, and I don't fade the Knicks often. The Knicks are a money-making machine. I don't fade them often. The reason I faded them yesterday is because that was the spot they're not profitable in. They're profitable in pretty much every spot except for the road favorite. They're now 3-6 ATS as a road favorite. Do you know what they are as a home favorite this year?
What's that?
13-1. You know what they overall at? Oh, no, they're 12-1. Sorry. They're 12-1 as a home favorite this season. They're 13-1 overall at home. They're a different team, monster and animal at home, at the crib in Madison Square Garden. And I think the talent gap between these two teams is significant. What would the line in this game be? You take out the Knicks on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. What would it be if they weren't coming out of Las Vegas? Would they be favored by 9.5, 10 in this? They probably would.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to lay it here in this one. This is the best team in the East, the New York Knicks, going up against an overrated, overvalued, not a good team in the Sixers. Sixers had a really good first month of the season. Since then, they're right back to the same old Sixers. So, not a great spot for the Knicks, but they've been so dominant in Madison Square Garden. I'm rocking with them. I'll fade their ass outside of the Garden, neutral site, on the road. I'll fade them. I will not fade them in the Garden. They go stupid, dummy, crazy. All right. And I'm not really worried about the injuries. I'm not. They don't really move me the way they move a lot of y'all. Spurs, Hawks. I'm taking Atlanta here in this one. Just a good spot, I think. Coming off the bad loss yesterday to the Hornets, you got this. It's a terrible travel spot for the Spurs. Man, it's more so a fade of San Antonio than it is a play on Atlanta. Even though I do like the spot for Atlanta. But for San Antonio, you got to travel to Vegas, travel out of Vegas, travel home, beat up on a bad team, then on a back end of a back-to-back, got to get on another plane, travel to Atlanta. This travel is just going to catch up to them eventually. And I think tonight's a good spot for that to happen. A lot of people are going to look at that Hawks game yesterday and be like, bro, this team's ass. They lost to the Hornets. Go look at that Hornets yesterday. Go look at them boys, man. The Hornets played yesterday like the Hornets I've been telling y'all all season. The Hornets, when they get going offensively, can shoot the lights out of anybody, any team in the league. Charlotte can run with them offensively. Defensively, they leave a lot to be desired, and consistency is the next level for the Hornets. But look at the percentage Charlotte shot from 3 yesterday. Look how many threes they hit. Atlanta it was the bad spot for them. So I'm not mad at the Hawks for losing that game yesterday. I thought Jalen Johnson played his ass off last night. I think he plays his ass off again tonight. I think the Hawks match up well with the Spurs. I think the Spurs, it's just a bad spot for San Antonio. I think this line's this short for a good reason. Give me Atlanta. I'm going to take Cleveland. I'm going to lay the points. I hate Cleveland. I hate everything about Cleveland. I hate putting money on Cleveland. If you've been betting Cleveland this season, you've been throwing money in an incinerator and a furnace. They're 8-20 ATS this season. Only reason I'm betting them tonight is because it's a really good spot. It's a really good situation. If they can't win and cover in this spot, in this situation, then they're just done, cooked, finito. But it's a bounce back game at home that also happens to be a quick revenge game. It's one of my favorite spots in the NBA, bro. You had no business losing to the Bulls the other night. You had no fucking business losing that game. None whatsoever, bro. You're a better team than the Bulls, flat out. So, revenge. And revenge at home. Not only is it revenge at home, but it's revenge at home on a Friday night. Oh, my God. If y'all don't come out here and blow the shit out the Bulls, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. Because y'all are such a better basketball team than what y'all have been portraying. What happened to the Cleveland cash cows from last year, bro? What happened? I don't know. I don't want to bet them tonight, but I feel like I'm obligated to. Give me Cleveland. And last and final game of the night, I'm on the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies, man. Would they fall down 15 last night? Still came back, won, and covered the 17.5-point line. And it's really Minnesota. Minnesota, you look at them this season against sub 500 teams. Woo! Against plus 500 teams, 3-7 straight up, 3-7 ATS. They just don't play well against good teams. And now they got the best team in the NBA rolling in, who still has blood in their eyes. You know, this team, they lost to the Spurs. They genuinely didn't believe they were supposed to lose that game. Came out, took a little frustration out on, what's the name, yesterday. And even on a back end of a back-to-back with travel, they're still expected to win by double digits on the road. Because if you need them to cover, you need them to win by 9 or 10, which is double digits on the road, even with Minnesota in the rest advantage at home spot. Again, I just think the line tells you what you need to know, man. Minnesota can't hold Oklahoma City's jockstrap. I'm laying it. Thunder buddies for life. We'll see what happens. So that's my thoughts on NBA tonight, man. We'll see. And that concludes everything, man. We talked about all the games tonight. We talked about in HL, NBA, college football, college basketball. Yeah. Jeremy, what you got going on today over at PickDawgz Premium?
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff up. As I said, I'm on a bit of a heater in the NHL. It's 6 in a row. Swept the NBA yesterday. So I got 2 NHL plays, 1 NBA play up. Or actually 2 NBA plays up, excuse me. College football, I got my bowl game package up. As I've said, this is kind of what I've done best at. And I got a couple of premium plays, like really big plays coming up in the next few days. Same thing with my by the end of the day, you'll see all my NFL plays up there as well. So if you want to check me out, you can pair me up with anybody, pair me up with Jay. But yeah, I think it's a good weekend this weekend, especially in the college side.
Yeah, hop on with Jeremy. Y'all continue to kick the crap out of the books.
By the way, college hoops tomorrow was amazing. There's like 4 top 25 matchups.
There you go. Costi, what's going on over at Safer Syndicate Group?
The bowl package that we launched so far, we're 2-1, cashing 8 units. So we have 3 plays today. Well, you guys already know which side I was on early, Kennesaw State, which is okay, but we have 2 more plays the remainder of the day, as well as scoping out every single day with the bowl program. So if you're interested, you want to jump on and you want to really scale your bets and talk to me one-on-one to make sure that you're getting the right pricing every single day, call me or text me on the number right on PickDawgz Premium.
Hop on with Costi Durant, man. Get the right package, the right thing for you to turn up your bank account, man. For me today, coming off a 10-star game of the month last night, cash with the Pacers. For the first time ever, man, I'm going back-to-back 10-star. There's a play tonight that I got to be on. I have to be, and I got another really pretty penny. So you can scoop it up, PickDawgz Premium, link for it in the description below. I really like all 5 games tonight in the NBA. I could easily bet all of them. As of right this second, I just have the one. I'm going to add probably 1 or 2 here momentarily. And then I gave y'all that college football already, which is Oklahoma. So that's all I got today is a little NBA and that college football. So scoop up the 10-star. Hop on something long-term. I feel like a heater's getting ready to happen. And if you believe me, let's do it. Let's do it. I've yet, as a professional, I've not had a losing season in the NBA. And I'm having one as of right now. I think I'm down, 2 games as of right now, like 3 units on the season. So, bro, we got a ton of time left. We're on December. We still got January, February, March, April, May, June. We got 6 months. So don't worry about it, man. We got plenty of time in the NBA to catch a heater. And I think we're in it right now, low key. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's do parlays, then we'll do circa. Parlay. What you parlaying up today, Costa?
Let's see. We're going to go in the NBA 76ers plus the points, OKC minus the points, and Boston minus the points.
From Costa, what you thinking, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm going to take Buckley over 170 yards rushing and Kennesaw State plus 39. No, I think for me today, I'll throw in the college football games. I mean, I throw out a bunch of the prop plays, but I know not every state can bet those. I like Oklahoma in the under tonight. I'll parlay that with NC State, little 3-teamer there for a 6-1. I like all 3 of those plays.
Florida State laying the points on Mississippi Valley. Boomer. Sooner. Oklahoma laying the points or money line. Just go money line against Alabama. And that money line saved us last night on that -1.5. So I'm going back to it. And go New York Knicks money line. Sixers ain't beating them boys down. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, Captain. We'll see what happens. So,
I did bet Kennesaw State plus 22.5. I feel like I'm alive there.
He's alive.
I got Western Michigan minus 7,000. So. They did miss an extra point though. So if that's...
that could haunt you.
They're just running the football. I think they've thrown 2 passes and they both went for touchdowns. Like literally, they handed off.
They've thrown 3 passes.
Okay, I thought you meant 3 touchdowns.
And 2 went for touchdowns. 2 out of 3.
I think their quarterback has like 10 yards or something.
7 yards. You're close. You're doing really good.
I'm behind you guys.
You're behind. All right. Let's knock the circa out. As you guys know, we do this every single week where we will post a poll with the circa line. The highest percentage from a fan vote. The top 5 will make it to the actual circa selections. Pretty sure you guys did good last week, right, Jay?
Let me see what they did last week.
I think they had a Monday night game, but I'm fairly certain.
Eagles, did they cover?
Yeah.
Yes. Bills?
Yes.
They lost with the Chiefs.
Right. Why does it say Rams and the Ravens?
I don't know.
Well, they won.
Where they go 4-1?
And they might have went 4-1 last week. Let me go see if that was who that was. Was that Rams or?
Well, no, it can't be because the Rams played the Lions.
Okay, so yeah, so it was Ravens. It was Ravens.
It was Ravens. Yeah, it was Ravens.
Yeah, it was Ravens. So yeah, 4-1 last week. Okay.
All right. Shout out to the fans. All right, let's knock it out every single time. Jeremy, you can go. We'll do it in order. Jay, go first. Jeremy, go second. Every time I announce a team, we'll get right through these. First one, Bears are a pick 'em against the Packers. This is the first game on Saturday. Jay?
When you look up ownership in the dictionary of the Chicago Bears, there's a picture of a cheesehead. Until the Bears show me they can beat the Pack, I'm on the Pack. Go, Pack, go. I will continue to be a hater of the Chicago Bears. I just don't believe in them. No Micah Parsons. No problem. Go, Pack, go.
Yeah, I think I agree with Jay what he's saying. I mean, I'm going to be on the Packers. We have to see what they look like without Micah Parsons. I mean, that's a huge blow at this point of the season. but I still think their defense is good enough to get stops, especially in the run game. And again, the way to beat the Bears to me is throwing the football. So I think they'll have a shot there as well. But I would take the Packers in this spot.
I'm going against the grain here. I'm tired of doubting this Ben Johnson team. He has everything you need for a caliber to win games, which is run the ball with a two-headed attack with Swift and Monangai. DJ Moore's coming along, even Odunze being out. Loveland, as a rookie, has stepped up. Caleb Williams is not turning the ball over. These Bears are not somebody I would want to play the last couple games of the season. I don't know about in the playoffs because we had no playoff experience, but right now they are clicking and they believe. And I think the loss of Micah Parsons is going to be a factor. Give me the Bears at home. 60%, Jay. Can you write these down for me? All right. Next one up, we have the Saturday night game. The Commanders are a 6.5-point home underdog against the Eagles.
Pure fandom. I'm taking the Commanders money line. I'm telling you what it is, so don't shoot the messenger. I need a Marcus Mariota legacy game. I need the Eagles to lose out. It's not going to happen. It's pure fandom. Commanders money line for me.
Yeah, man. Coming into this week, I thought the Cowboys were going to be my top play. I love the matchup for them against the Chargers, and then it kind of gets you thinking. It's like, all right, if I want to put that in, and all of a sudden the Eagles win, how is this team going to look? Does it change their motives? Does it, But I still think there's a lot of guys on Dallas that I'm not saying they're selfish or anything, but care about their numbers and are going to go out and play hard. So I don't think this is one where they let up if the Eagles lose on Saturday. But I would agree with Jay. I would take Washington plus the points in this spot.
Yeah, I'm with you guys as well. I think Mariota version of the Commanders is better than when Jaden Daniels came back off injury. They were way more inconsistent. They still have pride. They still want to upset anybody in the division. The Eagles have played exceptional offensively, and I think it's that's not the norm for the season. I think playing a division game, it's going to be a lot tighter than people think. So I'll take the 6.5 as well with the Commanders. Shut it down. 77% to the Eagles, Jay. All right, let's move to Saturday. Let's move to Sunday. Big spread here. Bills are laying 10.5 points on the road versus the Browns.
They told me bust down my AP. Perfect time. I just think it's a good week to fade the Bills coming off of 2 really good wins. That's all. I just think it's too many points to lay on the road. I think Myles Garrett gets Josh Allen for the all-time sack lead. And I think we just see a better effort from the Browns defense this week. This is a sell high for me on Buffalo and a buy low on the Browns after 2 bad weeks of football. So that's all. Bills win the game. I just don't think they cover.
Yeah, I hate this game because I think I would take Cleveland plus the points, but I do like the under here. I mean, if you're looking at the weather report as well, they're talking about 25 to 30 mile an hour winds, which it should be different than what we saw last night because Seattle Stadium can nullify some of the winds, and then it died down as the game went on. We're going to have below freezing temps and wind factor. I think the under is the right side of it, but I would take Cleveland plus the points.
Yeah, I'm with Jeremy. I hate this game, but if I had to take it, I'd have to take the double digits at home in the NFL. You just have to. It's such a big benchmark to have those points at home. Now, the Bills' run game has been really, really good, and the Browns all of a sudden give up yards on the ground. I still think it's going to be more competitive. I think the Bills had a huge game last week where they got up for a division opponent. Now going into Cleveland, they win this game, but they don't cover. So Browns for me, 67% down to 65%, 66. All right, closing it down. Keeps changing. 66% Bills. All right, next one up. Saints at home, 5.5 point favorite against the Jets.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me say it again. The Saints are 5.5. Tyler Shuck is 5.5.
He doesn't shuck, baby.
Been shucking, dude. He's been shucking.
I can't lay 5.5 with the Saints. Give me the Jets. I won't be betting this game, but give me the Jets.
Yeah, look, it's an ugly button to click, I think, on either side of it, taking the Saints as a favorite or taking the Jets at all. But I think the Jets are the right side. I mean, you got two big wins for the Saints that they're coming off of, beating Tampa Bay and then beating the Panthers. Feels like a perfect letdown spot. So give me the Jets.
I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Yes, take the Jets. It's painful. I mean, there's a reason why they're a 5.5 point favorite, right? And they are playing with some confidence. The rookies are playing well for the Saints. The Jets stink. But can I see all of a sudden at the end the scenario where the Jets win outright? Yeah, I can. I don't know. I hate this one, but I'll take the Jets just to keep it moving. 55% Jets.
Ugh.
Vikings 3-point favorite on the road against the Giants.
I like all dogs this week. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. This card sucks, man. Yeah, finding an edge is where it's at, but the card sucks.
I don't know. Like, do I expect the Vikings to put together back-to-back solid road performances? No. Last week was just a good environment for them. Sunday Night Football, Dome Stadium. Cowboys had the world to lose. Vikings had nothing to lose whatsoever. They were already done. They were playing with house money. You take them outdoors, though, MetLife. I don't think they're going to be the same team. This is a dome team now, outside, cold weather. I think the Giants can do enough. Maybe pull out some magic out their ass. What's the 3?
I'm feeling the same way Jay is because I'm going, am I on every dog? What the hell's going on here? Like, and again, this is one of those weeks where we have good teams on the road against bad teams, probably giving too many points. Bad teams playing bad teams and figuring out who wants to actually win the game, and then there's a couple of good spots. God, this game sucks too. I would take the Giants plus the points. I just feel like it's the right side for all the reasons that Jay said. Could Minnesota's defense show up and make life miserable for Jackson Dart? Of course they could, because we've seen what that defense has been capable of doing to other rookies, but I can't buy into McCarthy going on the road and picking up another dub. So give me the Giants plus the points.
Kennesaw State just had another punt block. It's now 33-0.
That was worse. $10 I've ever spent.
My plus 22.5 is kind of looking a little dicey at this point.
Man.
Hey, that's why they play the game. It's still 5 minutes left in the second quarter. I'm with you guys. Hate this one. Giants plus 3 for me at home. The McCarthy, he's too inconsistent, especially on the road. The Giants have the ability to score points. All of a sudden, they can't play any defense. Broken franchise for this year, but can I see them pulling out a W against the Vikings? Yeah. So I'll take the 3 at home. 66% Vikings. All right, next up, we have the Patriots, even though it's not in order, but we'll just go down this way, and it doesn't matter.
It may have been done that way before the flex, or
before the flex. Don't matter.
What was the percent in our last one?
66% Vikings.
Sorry. All right. And where are we at now?
We're at Ravens laying 3 at home versus the Patriots.
Ooh, it's 3?
In this one, it's 3. It's really 2.5.
Circa got it 3?
Yeah.
I tell you everything you need to know. It tells you everything you need to know.
Don't do it.
I have to. as much as I would love to cash that ticket, I got to play y'all this week. I got to. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah.
So
Here go, Fabian.
I just went on a Patriots podcast, and they were talking about how banged up the Pats are, that they could be missing their middle linebacker, 2 of their corners, and somebody along the D line. I'm taking the Ravens here. I think the better bet is points in this game. I think we see a couple of big plays from the Pats, and if the Ravens remember that they got number 22 and give him the ball, I think he scores a couple. So give me the Ravens, but I think it goes over the total.
I think you're close, Jeremy, but it's not 22 that I want the ball to have. It's 34. I think 22 is great for wearing him down in the fourth quarter. He is incapable of getting into fourth gear right now with our offensive line. It's just if he gets hit at the line, he falls. We need that speed, and Keaton Mitchell and Ali provide that speed to the outside. They've been dynamic. This is the Lamar game of the year. I know he has the flu.
So too.
I know he's got the flu, and he's had the flu every single year for the last 6 years. For whatever reason, this Florida boy just keeps getting sick every year. He's on the
They kept talking about him going to the same soul food spot and getting the bubble guts every year. So I thought maybe that had changed.
This is his game of the year. It has to be. It has to be. Because these other primetime games that we've had, Thursday night on Thanksgiving, dud. Against the Lions on Monday night early in the season, dud. This is his game of the year, and I think it's a bad spot for the Patriots. They've had a lot of close games. But I'm not too worried about their air attack. I think
they've had a lot of close games. They played a lot of weak ass teams. Now they on the road against a team with their life on the line, season on the line, do or die game. I'm rocking with the Ravens. I'm like number one hater this year.
We needed a lot more than they do. And look, what solves having a great defense and a great back seven is a strong pass rush and getting Robinson back. I know it was the horrible Cincy line, but still Robinson, Green, Jones, all these guys, if they could rush the passer with 4 and not even blitz, we're going to have a field day with, I don't believe, outside of Diggs, anybody could really attack our secondary, where we're definitely very talented and healthy. And that just sets everything up for a Lamar game of the year type performance. He was running much better last game. He's not as tentative. He's going to need to rush 8 to 9 times this game for them to win the game. That's just the reality. He's got to rush the ball, the RPO. Ravens win this game. I'm not saying that just because I'm a homer. Maybe I am. Doesn't matter. 59% Ravens. Next one up, we have Bucks, 3 points on the road, favorite against the Panthers.
I think Jay's getting ready to do what I just did in my head. It's like, I'm taking all dogs. Why don't I just take the favorite with the Bucks here? It's so bad, man.
I got to put my money where my mouth at. I made my bet a couple weeks ago, and I'm sticking to it. I said the Panthers win this division, and in order to win it, they got to win this one. And they've been a different team, monster and animal, for majority of the season at home. Tampa had every chance to go ahead and win this thing and put Carolina to bed already, and they didn't. Now they got to walk into Carolina and get it done, and I don't think they do it. Bryce Young, sir, here's your moment. Here's your moment. You've been terrible your entire NFL career. Panthers have been terrible, but here's your moment. Here's the moment where all the chips are pushed to the middle of the table. It's like, we drafted you number 1. We did all of this. Can you take us to the postseason? Are you our franchise guy, Bryce? And I think he proves it that he is. Honestly, Bryce is the best Alabama quarterback of all of them. He is. I'm taking Bryce over Jalen, Matt, and Tua. And I think today he proves why he was Nick Saban's favorite of all of them. That's kind of my thoughts. Give me Carolina.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bucks here, but I don't feel great about it. It's a situation where last week their coach was talking about guys not being in the right spot and the players screwing this up, and he called them out through the media, not necessarily by name, but I think the guys on the team know who they're talking about. So do they bounce back? It's going to be on them. They're a little bit healthier. Bucky's back. Mike Evans is back. And correct me if I'm wrong, they played Thursday night. They've had 10 days to get ready for this. So I'll take my chance with them on the road.
Yeah, I just don't believe this Bucks team's that good. I think they played over their pay grade early in the season where they stacked up some wins. Injuries caught a hold of them, and they just haven't been that good. They've only won one game since the start of November, and that was at home against Arizona. All those close games they were winning early in the season, they're now losing them. You got to remember, the last time where the Panthers do their damage is at home. They stink on the road. This is the team that at home just beat the Rams. They just beat the Rams at home.
Baker hates the Panthers.
I get it. And, you know, the Mike Evans narrative, I don't love this game is what I'm saying. But if I had to take it, I think I'm taking the home dog. Like a lot of dogs this week. I like the Panthers at home. I think they're getting healthier on defense again. They have the talent. They have the receivers. They have the running backs. They have a quarterback that could scramble. I think the Bucks Tampa 2 defense is opportunistic, but I think the Panthers figure out a way to get it done. So Panthers for me, end poll 66% Panthers, Jay. Next one up, Chiefs.
What was the Ravens one? I forgot.
I'll tell you right now. The Ravens one was 60% Ravens. All right, next one up. Chiefs are a 3.5 point road favorite against the Titans.
What was the last one we just did? It was Ravens, then who?
The Bucks and the Panthers. The Panthers were
66?
Panthers.
66 Panthers, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. And then this one, sorry.
Chiefs 3.5 on the road against the Titans.
Titans, bro. I can't lay 3.5 with Gardner Minshew on the road.
Why not?
Because, bro, did you see what he did with the game on the line last week, bro? Did you see that fucking?
Bro, he didn't have any reps. He had no
in
reps.
field goal range too,
bro. He sold the game. He sold. That's
a tough spot to put yourself in.
So you can't, bro. He's ass. No. Give me the Titans.
You know what? Give me that fantastic lip sweater and him out there playing in his jean shorts in Nashville. That's probably what's going to happen. I'll take Gardner Minshew in this Kansas City team. I think their defensive front's what's going to win the game. I got to admit, though, like I looked at it and I went, oh, God, do I want the Titans or do I want the Chiefs team? Yeah. Give me the Chiefs. Ugh.
Chiefs still have pride. You're giving me 3 points just because it's Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew is still a talent. It's not like they're throwing in some random 5th-round pick. This guy has started games. He's won games. He still has all the weapons out there for him. You have Kelsey, you have Rice, you have Hollywood, you have Juju, you have Thornton, you have the 2 running backs. They still have the talent and they still have the defense. I think Tennessee makes enough mistakes. You're getting a steal here with the 3.5 on the road. So I'm taking the Chiefs. Titans 65%.
65?
Yep.
Hey, you were right. He was just some average 6th-round pick, not a 5th round. So,
well, this is yeah.
I'm kidding.
You're right.
He stinks.
Not that bad.
That's only because he's beat the Ravens twice. You're trying to convince yourself that Colts Gardner Minshew and Raiders Gardner Minshew is a good quarterback because there's no way that the Ravens
He's got the most talent. He's got the most talent around him out of any organization that he's had outside of Philly. the Philly team, and now he gets thrown into this really good offensive coached scheme team that's going to put him in a position to be successful. Andy Reid's going to put him in spots to be successful. Can't compare him to the Raiders version.
Does Taylor Swift still go to the games if Mahomes isn't playing?
I don't think so.
I mean, I understand who her fiance is, but I don't want to watch that quarterback throw to him. He ain't wasting my afternoon.
Yeah, you can't go to games when there's no playoff implications.
Yeah.
Because you can't. What are you cheering for?
Not if you're T Swizzle.
Not going to show up. It's too cold, especially in Tennessee. Tennessee's a cool city. I've been there for the playoff game when we beat them a couple years back. Been there before, but for the playoff game was really cool. It's a cool city to go see.
Yeah. Maybe she ran into Butker and he told her to get her ass in the kitchen. Maybe that's what happened.
Possible. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm right where I'm supposed to be, Jeremy. Cowboys -2.5 against the Chargers. Jay. Oh my God.
I'm on the boys, man. I don't want to be, man. So that's my answer.
We dem boys. I still like Dallas. Like I said,
Interception. We're back in the game. We're down 34-0. We got to intercept.
Well, they did a good job on that extra point, making them miss it. So
sorry,
Jesus.
Jeremy. Got really excited.
Was it an interception or a fumble?
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
It said interception. Now it says fumble.
Well, who knows? Maybe it was one of those ones that was popped up. Like you look at last night's the 2-point conversion thing. Did they?
Oh.
It wasn't a fumble. Oh, it says interception now. Maybe did he throw one right back to him? Hold on. That would be. Oh, he did. He threw a pick right back to him after they got the ball. Oh, Odom, you suck. God. Anyway.
What are you doing?
I'm taking the Cowboys. I like them. But again, like we talked about, if Philly wins, they're eliminated from the playoffs. If that does anything for you and it makes you stay away, so be it. But I think the Cowboys are the right side. You got the Chargers off back-to-back road games here. And then, of course, coming off of the big win against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
What a game. I mean, I got the over, and you know what's going to happen. It's going to be 48-0 or some crap.
Oh, I'm not. I don't care about that. I'm trying to figure out why I'm going to take the Cowboys here. I got to take the Cowboys. It's a pride thing. It's a pride thing. Even if the Eagles win, they're still going to play their hearts out. A lot of guys could get paid for bonuses. This is how the NFL works. And nobody gives up and just tanks. That just doesn't work that way, even though people think it does. I like the Cowboys at home, bounce back spot. Chargers have been good. Defensively have been really good. They've been winning close games. That game last week at Kansas City was a hard-fought game, but this is outside of the division. And I think Dallas air attack is going to be the reason why they win this game. Give me a Pickens anytime touchdown. CeeDee Lamb's been banged up, but I know Javonte Williams has a lot on the line for bonuses. So give me Dallas here, laying the 2.
That's the other thing. There are people on Twitter that if you're following, go to the right spot, you can see people that post what the bonuses are for the players the last few weeks of the season. And I do think it's good to target once you get to that point because you know there's certain quarterbacks that are going to get their guys paid.
Yeah, I think Javonte has not a lot of rushing yards for like 500K. He's got 200. I saw exactly what we're talking about. It was like packaged together where all the different bonuses availability. And Javonte was one of them.
Yeah.
Jay, we have 70% on the Chargers.
Take the Chargers.
Cowboys is a stone cold lock this week. It's a stone cold. simply bounce back game at home coming off an ugly loss. We don't lose too many at home, bro. And I know I was wrong, bro. I know. I said the Chargers were gonna lose out. I said the Chiefs was gonna make the playoffs. I said my Cowboys gonna make the playoffs. But I was really not that wrong. I was just 2 weeks early. The Chargers are still losing out. They're gonna lose this weekend, and they're gonna get beat up by the Texans. It's still gonna happen. It's just not gonna be exactly the way I thought. So I'll be proven right in the end. It's okay. Just be patient. Just be patient.
All right, we have the Falcons are a 3-point road favorite. Another one of these road favorites against the Cardinals.
I'm on like all dogs. Give me the Cardinals. Falcons favorite on the road. I don't even think that sentence has been said out loud in years. So give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat as Jay. Like another game that I hate, and I'm one of those guys that loves home dogs, but it's like, which direction do you want to go here? Who are you trusting? And I do think there's an advantage of playing home in the NFL, but man, these games suck. I'm going to take Arizona plus the points.
Arizona is the best 3-11 team we've had in a long time. There's so many close games early in the season. This team could easily be 500. You just saw them drop 20, which is a lot, on the Texans defense. Trey McBride has been awesome this year. Marvin Harrison should be back for this one. I'll take the points at home. I think the Falcons played really well last Thursday night against the Bucs to win that game in a division game. But at the end of the day, this is a different style of play. I think Brissett does enough. I think Trey McBride has another big game. I like the Cardinals at home. 59% Falcons, Jay. 59%. All right. Broncos, big game. Broncos -3 at home versus the Jags.
Duval. I'm gonna take a Florida team up in that Denver coldness, man. Not really, but Denver, they're due for a stinker. They're due. Give me Jags. As much as I hate to say it, man, Cohen did he fix Trevor Lawrence? Did he do it? Oh, the past couple of weeks, it sure seemed like it. This is the test, though. Can you go on the road at Denver and prove it, Trevor? Can you do it, man? I'm kind of in the bucket that they can. Jacoby Myers fixed Trevor Lawrence's life. They locked him up yesterday, 3 years, $60 million. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, I think Jay and I are going to wind up like Thelma and Louise going over the cliff, because we're either going to have a great weekend or a shitty weekend, because we're on all the same stuff here. I like Jacksonville, and I honestly can't sit here and give you a good reason why. And I know some people are going to say it's your bias against Denver, but they play so many close games. Jacksonville's been, to me, one of the weirdest teams this year with how they've played, because in the same game, you could see two totally different teams. And that's played out a couple times this year. But I think they go on the road and pick up a dub.
This is such a tough one. You look at the Jags on paper. Lost to Seattle, great team. Lost to the Rams in London, great team. Lost to Houston,
yeah, great
team. And they still put up 29 points, and that was the Davis Mills game. But then
they blew that game. They had a turnover late.
Yeah, they had a turnover late. They barely beat the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Titans, the Jets, and then they have the Colts mixed in there, but that was the game that Daniel Jones got hurt. So the wins have been against subpar competition, but you scale it back even more, and they beat the Chiefs. It's like I'm with Jeremy. It's like I'm the opposite. I don't know why I'm fading the Jags. I can't give you a reason on why I'm fading them, but I have been a Denver believer. They have an exceptional defense that's going to be able to rush the passer. They have a strong back end where they have the safeties, they have the lockdown corners. I know the trade, the Jacoby Myers trade has been pivotal. I think Liam Cohn has established the run game exceptionally well with ATN running the shit out of the ball of late. Trevor is dialed in, but on the road in Denver, man, Bo Nix just knows how to step up in big situations. You saw that last week where a majority of the people faded him. They said, this is the game. This is when the shoe's going to drop against Green Bay. And what did he do? He went out there and he threw a bunch of touchdowns. On the road in Jacksonville, if it was the other way around and Jacksonville was a 3-point favorite, I would take Jacksonville at home. Denver at home, I'm laying the 3. Taking Denver. I don't like it. Like I said, I'm with Jeremy. I don't know why I'm fading Jacksonville. I can't give you a reason. I just think this Denver team is a very, very complete team, especially at home. All right, 56% to Jacksonville.
Oh.
All right, we have the Lions at home, laying 7 points against the Steelers.
Lions laying how many?
7.
Lions coming off a loss, right?
Yep, the
They are
Rams.
against the Rams.
Dan Campbell's never lost back-to-back games.
Yeah, that. And then ATS, I think he's like 80-1 off.
At home.
Oh,
The Steelers ain't playing Tua again in the cold.
Me and the Steelers have had a love-hate relationship because first I was on them. I was the only person on the planet on them. And then I jumped off the ship. And I jumped off right when they started to play their best football. And I got a feeling I'm going to jump on and they're going to lay another egg. But let's go, Pitt. Let's go, Pitt. Taking the Steelers. And honestly, I think this is probably one of the best chances to take an outright dog. Money line. I know, man. It's not fun, man. But trends are meant to be broken. And I say this every time when we get late in this season. Like, how many times did me, Mitch, and Al talk about Mike Tomlin this time of season and what he does, bro? And that's just my argument. That's just my argument. Like, I'm back on the Steelers train. They have little room for error. What scares me about this game is what they suck at stopping the run, and we know the Lions run the shit out the ball. I want the 7, man. I'm going to sprinkle money line, man. That's what I'm doing.
How many games did Jahmyr Gibbs have with 3 tutties this year? Is it 3? I think it might be 4 after this one.
Crazy stat. It's 3 touchdowns, 0. 3 touchdowns, 0. 3 touchdowns, 0. Guess how many he had last week?
0?
0.
Here comes the triple dip. No, I like the Lions at home. I mean, Jay kind of gave you the reasons for the trendy stuff if you want to take it. I've said all year long, up until they got their ass handed to them at home, that I thought the Lions at home were the best team in football. I don't think that anymore, but I still think the Steelers defense can't stop the run. No TJ Watt with the collapsed lung after dry needling, however the hell that happens. So, yeah, give me the Lions.
That's when the needle goes past the dry spot and goes into the –
What?
Yeah. When they stick a needle in you. And
have you ever had dry needling done?
I've seen somebody do it. I've personally not done it.
So there was a guy on my football team that did it. He was a what do you want to call it? Chiropractor and physical therapist, whatever. I know he was one or the other. But it's almost like if you had a bruise and someone takes their thumb and they just start grinding it into the area that hurts. That's what it feels like nonstop. But I still don't know how you collapse someone's lung from doing it. But I talked to somebody that says it is possible. It's very rare, but it does happen.
Sounds like some BDSM stuff.
Could be. Have the executioner's mask on with the zipper in the front.
Yeah. Like Pulp Fiction style.
Yeah, that's like when my parents, when I was a kid, they went into my room and they found all my BDSM stuff, as you were talking about, all the S&M. And my mom asked my dad what we should do, and my dad said, "I ain't spanking him. I'll tell you that much." I'm kidding.
Jay, this is the game we play with Jay.
Bro.
Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
The Gimp?
Jay, have you seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
Every time. I'm undefeated in this game, Jeremy. Have you seen Step Brothers?
Yes.
Talladega Nights?
Yes.
All right. Kind of know the genre we're going here.
I've seen both of those.
Have you seen Kill Bill?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Both of them or just one?
Both, but if you got the quote and asking me about it, not really. But I know I've seen them. You know what I mean? Like the lady in the little yellow suit with the sword.
Yeah.
Uma Thurman.
The lady in the yellow suit with the sword.
Yeah.
Her legs don't work.
Yeah.
All right. No. Is it on me? I completely lost my track.
Steelers lines.
I'm on the lines at home. Steelers are. I get it. The Tomlin effect late in the season. I just don't think they're a really good team. I think that they played the Ravens really well, and that was just how bad the Ravens played that day. They played the fucking pathetic Dolphins that couldn't throw the ball down the field. This is a much different situation. The elements are not going to be a factor. The lines at home ATS are exceptional. Like Jeremy said, this just smells like a Gibbs game all over it. Amra, Jamison Williams. I don't think they have the corners to stick with them. I think it's one of those that it's going to get away from the Steelers early, and you put Rodgers in passing only situations. That's going to cause some issues with Aiden Hutchinson being in that backfield a lot. So taking the Lions, laying the 62% Lions. All right, next up, we have the Texans laying 14 at home versus the Raiders.
I was pissed off at myself last week. I declared them my swag team, and then I did not lay the 10 on the trash ass. Who they play last week?
Who did they? Was it Cardinals?
Was it Cardinals?
Yeah, I think so.
And they just came out and beat the shit out of them from minute one. As soon as you turn the game on, Nico Collins, touchdown. And
it's kind of like Buckley, Nico Collins and Buckley.
Man, the Texans are the best team in the AFC. And they beat the shit out of the Raiders this week. Give me the Texans.
Yeah, I think this is the one I'm not going to get away from. I don't like big numbers in the NFL. They usually don't come through, but I'll take the Texans in this spot. I can't put my money on the Raiders after what I've watched. I'm not even sure those guys are still playing for old Pom Pom Pete chewing on his 7 pieces of bubble gum, his Ellen DeGeneres looking ass. Yeah, not a big fan of Pete.
I think Pete's one and done. One and done. Or he should be. At the very least. Him and Gino need to be walked out of the building together, hand in hand, as soon as the season's over.
I'm not putting my faith in Kenny Pickett.
Yes, he can.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This is going to be a feast day for the Texans. Their pass rush is just insane. And the Raiders' offensive line is horrendous. I just don't see how you saw what the Raiders did against another good pass rushing team with the Eagles last week. Now they have to travel to the Texans that are in a dire need to win every one of their games. I think this is going to be a blowout. I think the 14 points on the road, the double digits on the road is not as relevant as it is at home. I don't love it, but if I had to pick this game, I'm taking the Texans. 86% Texans. Then we have
80% Texans.
86.
Oh, so that's one of them for sure. 86.
Bengals are 4.5-point favorite on the road against the Dolphins. And your boy, Quinn.
They're going to spin with
money.
Quinn.
Quinn money. Oh. Quinn money. Let's get it done, baby. Give me the Dolphins money line. I'm sorry. I got to do it. Burrow, Bengals, they're checked out. They're done. Nothing to play for. They're cooked. Finito. Burrow, is he Andrew Luck 2.0? He might be. Get Burrow out of Cincinnati, please, before it's an early retirement situation. Zach Taylor probably needs to be gone after this year. I get why the Bengals are favored. I get it. But I think it's an overreaction. They're not. Based on what are they this sizable of a favorite over the Dolphins? The Dolphins, bro, they've won what, 6 of their last 7 games or 5 of their last 6. They lose one game on prime time. Everybody ready to jump off and say fuck them again? No. I'm telling you right here, right now, Quinn money is an upgrade over Tua. I'm here to tell you that right now. You know why? Because Tua, this is all he does. Hut. Throws that motherfucker to the side. Screen pass to A-Chain. That's all he got. You know why? Because if he hold that ball longer than 2 seconds and he get hit, it's over. His career is over. You know what I mean? I get why he came back, bro. You got that generational of money on the table, $215 million. You can't just call it quits. You can't. You got to go get that bag, bro. You got to put your life on the line and go get that bag. But it's evident now he just don't got it at the quarterback position, man. He's small. He can't see over the line. He got a noodle arm. And he got his concussion. I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but you know, he always got concussion. So Quinn money, finna stand in that pocket, deliver that ball down the field. Quinn don't stand in that pocket and throw that rock. Something Tua cannot do. So
he's very susceptible to concussions.
There you go. Concussion prone. There you go.
I think this is another one of those tough games. I think I would take Cincinnati at force, but for some reason I think we see points, especially after the embarrassing shutout that Cincinnati got last week. I don't think Miami's defense is doing that, and I think Jamar Chase could have another big one.
I hate laying 4.5 with anybody. It's a bad number, especially on the road. The Dolphins are in way better shape with Ewers at home in the warm weather. I'm taking the Dolphins here. I don't love it.
Quinn money. Let's do it, baby.
I don't love it.
My boy shouldn't have been the last quarterback drafted either. He shouldn't have been. He just shouldn't have been. And he's going to come out and show y'all why.
Hey, I forgot what game were you on Briggs Island last week when all 3 of us were against you and you were just like, fine, I'll be on this bitch. Do you remember that? Was it a Friday that we were doing that or was it Monday? Because you won the game that we were all talking about.
I did. It was Monday. It was probably Monday. So
football?
Yeah. We were all on the Dolphins.
Oh, and he was on the Steelers. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
God, I remember that's what I said, bro. Y'all putting y'all faith in Tua in the cold, he's ass. So
64% Bengals, Jay.
No, y'all not rocking with Quinn money, bro. Man.
All right, last one. We have the 49ers are 5.5-point favorite against the Colts on the road.
In Indy?
Mm-hmm.
It's every game this week. It sucks.
I cashed with old man Phillip last week, man. I did, bro. He almost cashed me on, what was that, plus 600 money line? We almost had it. It's in Indy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Indy. I'm gonna take Indy in Indy. Is this the Sunday night football?
Monday night.
Oh, Monday night. Oh,
Sunday night's the Ravens.
yeah. Ravens Patriots is Sunday night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I like the Ravens even more. Night game. Y'all better wear all black. Ooh.
Hey, you don't get to go back to a good game to pick. Pick this shitty game and let's keep it moving.
We don't have it to keep. We don't have anything to keep moving.
My
But
bad. Colts,
it's not a blackout. It's not a
Colts. I'm signing myself up for lollipop ball, Phillip Rivers. I like the way they played last week. You got to remember, look at the Seahawks last night and how explosive their offense was last night in that second half. Just think about the game last week. They weren't able to play like that because of the style of play the Colts play. They're going to turn around, hand the football to Jonathan Taylor, chew as much clock as possible. You're going to look up, and the game's going to be within the point spread. Colts.
I think I'm in the same boat as Jay. I do like Phillip Rivers over a touchdown pass. It's like minus $190. And I like him over his yardage because you're not going to get the same game flow that you had last week against Seattle where he could only throw the ball 15 times. He didn't have to do much because they were basically just waiting for the clock to run out and Seattle got him. I think they can keep it close with this San Francisco team. San Francisco has wholesale issues on the defensive side of the ball. And the Colts, if they're trying to stay in this picture, it's so funny that they're going with Phillip Rivers now that Anthony Richardson's healthy. But yeah, give me the Colts plus the points.
I'm with you guys. Taking the Colts with the points. Phillip, it doesn't look pretty. The release is just a little bit slower. The movement is not as crisp. But they have a very good offensive coordinator that could scheme his way to a successful game plan. The 49ers, shout out to Robert Saleh. He's made that defense exceptional with all the injuries they had. But I just think 5.5 points is too many. I think the Colts keep it close enough. I wouldn't be shocked if the Colts won this game outright. Would not be shocked at all.
I wouldn't either.
So give me the 5.5. 70% 49ers. Jay.
I'm fading the hell out y'all this week. All right, so y'all got 49ers made the 49ers, Texans, Eagles, Chargers, it's a tie for that last spot between Vikings and Panthers and Bills. Hold on, let me see. So Eagles, let me write it down. Eagles, Texans, 49ers. Those three are for sure in. And then the last three are Vikings, Panthers. Oh, no, never mind. Chargers is in. Chargers. So, yeah, it's a three-way tie for that last one. What y'all want to do?
What is it?
So, it's a three-way tie for the last spot. It's Bills 65, Vikings 66, Panthers 66.
So the Bills, what was the spread on there? You don't have it.
Bills spread was
I took it down.
Bills spread is 10.5.
Bills minus 10.5 against who? Against the Browns. What's the next one?
Panthers +3 against the Bucks.
Panthers +3 versus Bucks. Okay. What's the last one?
Oh, hold on. Oh no, yeah, that's right. And then Bills.
You said the Bills. Bills and Panthers.
Bills, Panthers, Vikings.
Vikings is what? -3, right?
Yeah, against the Giants.
Against the Giants?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this poll up. Whoever has the most votes as the best bet, we'll take as the number 5th one. I'll leave it up there. Which one do you like the most?
Bills, Panthers for me. It'd be Panthers. What about you of those three?
I'm on the Panthers as well. I think it's a really good spot for at home where they do their most damage.
If you had to pick from those three, Jeremy, what you think?
Give them to me again because I'm not. I don't. I mean, I guess
Right
the
off. It's the Bills -10.5 versus the Browns, the Panthers +3 versus the Bucks, or Vikings -3 versus the Giants.
I go with the Panthers, and I'm not on any one of those damn games. So the Panthers would be the one I'd go with.
Let's see what they decide, and that'll be the 5.
Bro, it's
Why
tied
y'all
again,
decide?
right? Tied again right now.
There probably won't be no NFL show or college football show this week, y'all. It's just, I'm sorry. So, if you're looking for it though, you know, Brad for sure is going to does the NFL breakdown. Check that out.
I did Top Dogs with Zeno. We did an NFL one there too.
Jeremy did Top Dogs with Zeno. I believe it's already. Yeah, I posted that one this morning, so that one's out for sure. And
really, you don't need the NFL show. You just got one.
Yeah, and then I just talked about all the NFL right here. So yeah, I got my thoughts if you just really want all of them. So on every single game. So,
all right, I'm shutting it down 40%. So the winner is the Panthers.
Panthers. All right, so y'all's 5 for Circa this week. Eagles, Texans, Niners, Chargers, Panthers.
That's it.
Y'all locked
That's
in.
it. That's it. That's it. That's all.
All right.
We'll be back tomorrow, man, same time. Oh, no, hour earlier. Be here or be square. I believe Ruth will be in the host chair. I think I'll be here tomorrow. I don't really got nothing going on. So,
fucking Kennesaw missed the field goal to end the half.
Oh, man. I already see my over's going to go under, and I'm going to lose my mind.
They're gonna, look, what's the coach telling them in the locker room right now, Jeremy?
Hey, guys, we're getting murdered out there. Does anybody want to play?
Gotta look at the upside.
Yeah, it's like you remember in Kindergarten Cop when the kids were Jay, you wouldn't, when the kids were eating all the lunches and he grabbed the kid and he said, "Stop eating them." That's what he said. Stop giving them the ball. Like you got a turnover and then you threw it right back to their asses. You got to be kidding me.
You got to look at the upside. Buckley went for 172 in the first 5 minutes of the game. And you guys did a great job of stopping him. He's only had 2 yards since 5 minutes in the first quarter. Guys are doing amazing. Let's bring that energy in the second half and let's fight and cover the 22.5 points that Costi has.
Man. Any final words before we get out of here, Costi?
Go Ravens. I'm excited.
Jeremy, any final words?
No, somebody asked, did we already do parlays? Yeah, we did them before the NFL run through. So we should go back and look at that.
My closing words. Al Michaels, it's time to hang it up, bro. That was the best game we've seen in a while, and the game just passed you by. I'm sorry. Al Michaels, time to hang it up. For shits and giggles, I'm putting $100 tonight on Jake Paul for shits and giggles.
What round?
I think
read the script and find out if you get the script.
Money line, I think is what it is.
It never gets to us because every time this whole script thing comes out, it never actually goes.
Well, did you see the Javonte Davis thing where he was like, so the Paul group canceled the fight with Javonte Davis because he can't say it because he signs an NDA, but they were worried about him being a wild card. Because if you go back and watch the Tyson fight, there are spots where Tyson goes to throw a punch, and he just pulls back because it wasn't in the script. And again, Jake Paul's not a boxer. You guys that love him out there, I mean, this is all nonsense. You can't fight.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm taking him plus 700 money line.
Jay, you got to remember, Jay is part of the generation.
Yeah,
Jake Paul generation. We're part of
I'm
the.
not a Paul lover. I'm not a Paul hater. I'm just trying to cash a ticket.
After the Kennesaw game.
So yeah, give me plus 700, Jake Paul. And there was something else I was gonna say.
One of your bowl games?
No, I forgot what it was. That's it, man. That's it. That's all. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, scoop up our best bets, Pick Dawgz Premium. Remember, I do got a 10-star play tonight. I cashed one last night. You can scoop it up. Yep, that's it. Costa, Jeremy, appreciate y'all, man. We out here. Oops, hit the wrong button. We out here.